The blessing is in doing. Let us read James chapter 1, verse 21 to verse 25. It says, "Therefore, get rid of all moral filth and the evil that is so prevalent, and humbly accept the word planted in you, which can save you. Do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says. Anyone who listens to the word but does not do what it says is like someone who looks at his face in a mirror and after looking at himself goes away and immediately forgets what he looks like. But whoever looks intently into the perfect law that gives freedom and continues in it, not forgetting what they have heard, but doing it, they will be blessed in what they do." And quickly, I want you to take note. The Bible did not say they will be blessed for what they know. No, they will be blessed in what they do. And see, this is what I am saying. What you know is not as important as what you are doing with what you know. Let me say that again. What you know is not as important as what you are doing with what you know. Okay? I love to talk a lot about the parable of talents, the parable of minas. Okay? The master said, take from that person who is doing nothing and give it to the person who has turned 1 to 10. It says, because to him that has, more will be given. But to those who do nothing, even what they have will be taken away from them. I want to give a quick example so that you understand what I am saying. If you are a believer and you find yourself in a church service and you are excited, you are full of joy, you can see everything working out for you during that service, you are excited as you relate with people, and then you get home and you are overwhelmed and you are discouraged and you lose your joy. Listen, it's not so much of the devil, it is actually because you are not practicing what you know. You see, for every situation there is a provision in the word. For every circumstance, there is a provision in the word. And that's the reason why I like Philippians, chapter 4, verse 12 to 13 that we used in our last declaration. I will encourage you to read it from the contemporary English version of the Bible. It says in verse 13, Christ gives me the strength to face anything. See, there is nothing that has come against you that you don't have the innate capacity to deal with and to overcome. So you have to tap into what you know and you have to do what you know. Okay? Practice what you know. Practice what you believe. Believing is only the starting point. It's not an end in itself. Believing is a means to an end. The end is that you practice what you know. My message to you this morning is very simple. If you want better results, improve the quality of your doing. Okay? The secret is doing. The blessing is in doing. Okay? The blessing is in doing. So, as we plan for the new year, I want to remind you, for so many of us, I want to remind you of something we have shared, severally now. And this is what we want you to do. As you lay out your plans, there are three things. There are three things that are important as you lay out your plans. And these are the three words I want you to take note of. What, when, how. Okay? What, when, how. I want you to take a plain sheet of paper or take a fresh spreadsheet. All right. In the first column, you write what. In the second column, you write when. And the third column, you write how. You see, of these three things, the most important is how. The what is the goal. The when is the deadline. The how is the process. What is your goal? When is your deadline? Okay. How is the process? Time will not permit me. If you are yet to read the checklist, I'm going to encourage you, get the book, okay, and go and read the chapter on focused execution. Or some of these things that I'm sharing, okay, will be clearer to you. So what, when, how? The power of deadlines is very important. That's why you need a due date for every goal. But the most important aspect is the process, the step by step, plan or iteration of how you are going to execute this goal. And then finally, I want you to focus on 5 areas. So I know some of us have been working on our plans, but I want you now take it a step further and make sure that you have a plan for these 5 important areas of your life. Number 1 is your spiritual life, your relationship with God. Make plans for spiritual growth this year, or rather in 2024. Number 2, your health. What are you going to do? All right, this in 2024 to make yourself fit, to make yourself healthy. If you are on medication, if you are dealing with any form of sickness, what exactly are you going to do? Are you making declarations? Are you reading books on divine healing? Whatever it is that you need to do, make adequate plans for your health. Number 3, your relationships. Your relationships. If you are married, what are your plans in the new year to improve the quality of your marriage? All right, your relationships. For those of us who are single, what was your plan to build better relationships? Listen, at the end of the day, the beauty of your marriage for a single person is determined by the quality of your relationships, all right, as a single person. Because at the end of the day, you are going to marry your friend. Now, the quality of your person will determine the quality of people that want to do life with you. So the quality of your friends will determine the quality of your spouse, ultimately. So you want to invest in the quality of your person this year. The most important thing you can do to have a great marriage is to become an excellent partner in that marriage. All right, and that's for relationships. Number 4 is your career. Your career. What's your plan to take things to another level? Now, when I say career, this covers both people in paid employment and the entrepreneurs. And this also covers your spiritual career and your secular career. You must always remember that every child of God is bivocational. You are first a minister, and then you are whatever it is that you do in the world. Or let me say it to you in another way. You are first a priest, and then you are a king. You are a priest unto God, and then you are a king amongst men. So, what's your plan for your career in 2024? How are you going to take things to another level? How are you going to expand your business? All right, make plans for that. And then number 5 is your finances. What's your plan to double your income in 2024? What's your plan to manage well your income in 2024? What's your plan for investment in 2024? So don't forget, the blessing is in doing. The things I've shared with you right now, knowing them is not as important as making sure that you practice them. The blessing is in doing.